It's week 9 of the NFL, and we'll see the Cowboys, reigning league MVP. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns.
Throwing to start the drive. King. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 87 yards.
Well, partner, we've watched as they've reached 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Let's go now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Cowboys at 7-1 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pryor has it complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. Transition into the second half of the season. He continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. To throw is King. Throwing to start the drive. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? Looking to throw. King. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Still first quarter. Possession. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Throwing to start the drive. King. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 5th run. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. 2nd and 5. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Back to throw. King. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Steps away to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Open man is Atwell, complete. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And that will be it. Here's King, throwing to start the drive. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. It's caught inside the 25.
Complete to C.D. Lamb. A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down, Dallas.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. King. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun. King. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down. Back to throw. King. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. King. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Operating from the gun, King. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play? Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
C.D. Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, King. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
At the 13-yard line.
Operating from the gun, King. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson.
King's pass. Complete to Jake Ferguson. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys...
On the set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
King throwing to start the drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, King. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. 4 yards there on the touchdown run. See a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we